red lipstick, whip shift sticks, young Vic quick when it comes to the biscuit. Spitting like infants, blowing that piff piff. On my way to tips, wrist got a glitz. Shit, fuck damn, Tourette's when I fit it. Ex call me up to tell me how much he missed it. Reminisce about the way it tastes when he kissed it. Drink every drop like the pussy was a mystic. It's the princess, I get nasty like incest. When I sit mine, bitches couldn't hit mine. Twist mines, go through more green than a zip line. Don't say goodbye to the one, copped it for the 10th time. Get these niggas not the answer, receive the parada. Linen high price, 4 digits and a comma. Blowing that peppy love you, I'm talking about that drama. I bring it, but I'm not a baby mama.
DJCIRCUITBREAKA Commission TV.com. Dice for all legendary Roots crew. You know what it is. You don't even bring out the fucking hottest. You know what it is. Dice, what's good with you?
Hey man, everything's good. You know what I'm saying? Just sitting here, you know, putting it down for CommissionTV.com right now. You know, having a good time sitting here. You know, just had a couple drinks.
What you been up to? What you been doing?
Hey man, working on a Money Making Jam Boys project. Real excited about that. You know, we just dropped a mixtape for 10 Deep, and collaboration between us and them. That shit was crazy. Everybody loved it, so that was a good look. Working on the greatest rapper never. Working on new Roots album. Yeah, man, everything's going down, man. You know what I'm saying? Patty Crash working on her album. You know what I'm saying? So.
I mean, when I interview people, I like to let people know the history of the artist. Can you
got a lot of history?
Yeah, I know you got a lot of history. You know what I mean? So I want to let the people know, the things you did in the game and how you got started and everything. How old was you when you got started? Rapping with the Roots and got your foot in the door.
Well, I actually started before I met the Roots. I had lived out in LA. You know what I'm saying? When I was like 14 years old, working with Bell Biv DeVoe and groups that they had at the time. My man Kilo. So when I came back from LA, I ran into the Roots, and I was 15 when I first met the Roots, and then I was 16 when we put the record out. You know what I'm saying? That I was featured on was the lesson. You know what I'm saying? So. Yo, I'm really wasted right now. Nah, that's all good though. But yeah, I was 16 years old when Lesson came out, and about 18 when Clones came out. So we was rolling ever since then. So,
how was it like working with them? With the live band and everything.
Oh, it was great. You know what I'm saying? They're #1, band in hip hop. Actually, it's easy to be #1 band though when we the only band in hip hop. But you know what I'm saying? We still holding it down. It's great to just have that freedom to not be locked into anything particular on stage. If you want to, go on to something else right away, then the band just vibing with you and just flow. So it's definitely great.
How was the music scene like in that era? When you first started, you know what I mean? How was it, compared to it now?
Well, I mean, back then I think it was a lot more honest, you know what I'm saying, versus how artists were versus how they are now. You know what I'm saying? Like now I think it's all about just nonsense and just fodder, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the most stuff you can cram into a particular website or web page and start locking people in like that to just lifestyle and imaging versus people just being locked into hip hop as the image or lifestyle. Now they're locked into more of just the individual, which is still cool, but it's less of a hip hop community, and that's what I would say is the biggest difference now. Back in the day, it was more of like artists had to have a certain kind of rite of passage and a certain level of credibility and a certain level of, talent, even though talent is all just a matter of opinion, still that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I don't like the stuff that is coming out now, because I do. And some stuff I like just as much as stuff that I liked in the past, but the music industry has definitely changed on multiple levels, especially the black music industry, so.
When you was coming up, who was your influences?
My influence was big, was LL Cool J, Cool G Rap, Nas, Jay-Z, Big Daddy Kane, KRS-One, Public Enemy, Slick Rick, Beastie Boys, Heavy D. I mean everybody. I was into everybody, you know what I'm saying? Tupac, Biggie, you know, Spice One, you know, Dre shit, Eazy shit. It's so many people inspire me in hip hop that the list is ridiculous.
Go on and on.
Yeah, I just be here for days. And there's so many people that still inspire me to this day. Like new artists come out, and I'm like, damn, that motherfucker killing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I still get inspired very much.
Now you dealing with, you know, you dealt with major labels, and you done the independent thing. For a new artist that's coming out now, what would you suggest would be the best route for them?
I mean, the best route is always the route where you're gonna make the most money. Like, if somebody gonna offer you $1 million tomorrow to sign a major record deal, I say go with the major record deal. Now, if motherfuckers not really feeling your shit and you feel strong and passionate about your shit, then I say go the independent route because, you know, the payoff is definitely gonna be more in the long run versus trying to go ask somebody to get behind something that they don't believe in and don't particularly like taste-wise, and it's not the particular market at the time. It's just ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? The ass of someone, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So.
Now you're a songwriter and a producer.
And a gangster.
Can you talk about publishing and how
publishing is good. I mean, publishing is really the only way to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like for an artist, I mean, besides live performance, you know what I'm saying? So if you didn't write your song, then hopefully you can go out and perform that song that someone wrote for you, so you can go make some money. But if you are the songwriter, then of course publishing is the main way to eat. It's everything, you know what I'm saying? And right now they're trying to, you know, get people out of their publishing. You know, that was always the main thing, you know what I'm saying, to get artists out your publishing, you know what I'm saying, and to sign some bogus deals where somebody can gag you, you know what I mean? So
you toured the world. What's your favorite place?
Also, I've toured the universe. Yes.
What's your favorite place to go there?
I mean, there's a lot of things that are classified because, you know, I'm in this big deal with NASA and all this shit. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of stuff that I can't talk about, like when I go like up there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I feel you.
A lot of stuff I can't talk
exactly
about.
Where you coming
but
from.
My favorite place in the world really might be like Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? I mean, besides Philly, you know, like I just love LA. You know what I mean? I feel like Randy Newman. You know what I'm saying? But LA is dope, you know, Japan is dope, Brazil is dope, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of those spots, but, you know, for me, my favorite, I'm not really a big international traveler. That's not really my twist, you know what I'm saying? So it's like when I go somewhere to relax, it's like I just want to go somewhere domestic where I can find some weed, you know what I'm saying? Like when I land, it's like I don't got to speak no different languages to find some chronic and all that. It's like, yo, dispensary, you know what I'm saying? Like, can you point me in the right direction? You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to ask you, you had a record deal with MCA and you put out an album. How did you feel about the response that you got from the album?
Oh man, it's crazy because, you know, making a record is like I really was into the record, and then it seemed like, you know, the record company wanted to put some things on there that, you know, I didn't really agree with and rush the album out. But overall, you know, I thought the response was horrendous. But, you know, what are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? You win some, you lose some. Some days you have bear for dinner. Some days the bear eats you. You know what I'm saying? But as of right now, I feel real good about the music that I'm making, more so than the music I made in the past, of course. You know, with the Money Maker Jam Boys mixtape, me executive producing that. You know, the Roots last album, which came out on Def Jam, which I co-executive produced that, A&R'd it, was nominated for Rap Album of the Year against Drake, Eminem, and, you know, B.O.B., who else? OJ, you know what I'm saying? So
now, when I'm talking to you right now, it's like you're an artist, but you just hit me with like you A&R'd the album.
Oh yeah.
You're a songwriter.
Oh yeah.
And you're a producer. So for like up and coming artists,
I'm a short water cook too.
Is it good for them to expand while they're around in the business?
Who, the Roots?
I mean, just the artist, a new artist.
I mean, you know, I think a new artist. For really any new artist, I think you should just try to just focus on making a good classic album, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, if you are a person that's multifaceted and you feel like you can wear a few different hats, then of course, by any means, do it, you know what I'm saying? But for a new artist, man, just focus on your shit. I mean, my advice, focus on your craft. Don't try to get to all, you know, you try to be executive producer and all that stuff because, I mean, that shit takes time, you know, and experience to learn, you know what I'm saying? It's not just something you can do just because you want to do it. Like, you know, I want to fucking be able to fucking fly helicopters, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just not going to go sit in the cockpit tomorrow and just be like, no, I'm flying this. You know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous, you know what I'm saying?
What's your view on the internet? You know how it's like,
fuck the internet.
Nah, you know, it's like as far as physical sales, it's not this. You know, it's not the same because you know people say the internet is taking over with the free downloads and you know things of that nature.
Well, my whole vibe is on that is like, I mean, I think we need to be adopting some kind of properties that they have overseas, not properties but principles, and basically that is if motherfuckers illegally download, they need to have their internet taken away from them. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't get no more internet in your name. You know what I'm saying? If you want to fuck around and download somebody's shit illegally, that's whack. Now, if motherfuckers is letting you download their shit, then I say, by any means, download away. You know what I'm saying? Like, I give songs away all the time. You know what I'm saying? But there's some shit I don't want to give away. It's like, you know, I think that motherfuckers should pay for it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, if it was up to me, man, I'd fucking kill people, man. Somebody download my song, I'd fucking kill them. That's how I feel. Your first video was your first video with Clones?
Was it?
Yeah, man.
Your first video? Yeah, thanks for all the juvenile lyricists, connoisseur, terrorist, block trooper, connoisseur of fine cannabis.
That's it, man. That's me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
How did you feel, you know, after that video, you know, hit, you know, MTV or BET, like, it was a single, it had the instrumental on the back.
Yeah. To be honest, I never really felt any kind of way about it.
You didn't, you know, like the response you got from people, or
I don't know, man. I just never really locked into it. Yeah, it's just weird like that. I'm weird like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like I like doing it. You know what I'm saying? I like making the song.
What about the response from your performance? You know, when you toured and you performed it.
I mean, that just was okay too. Like. It just seemed like it just was life experiences. I was just living my life, you know what I'm saying? And this is what my life had entailed, you know what I'm saying? Like this is, but it really wasn't like, oh shit, they on me, oh shit, I'm killing this shit, oh nigga, I'm killing, oh, it wasn't nothing like that. It was like more like, yo, we go out, we rock shows, everybody know we rock shows. It's like, it's not really a big deal. We like to do it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, let's do what we like to do. And you know, I mean, if people like it, then that's something. It's like, okay, I'm happy that they like it. You know what I'm saying? But even if they didn't like it, we probably would be doing it anyway for just a smaller audience. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me. Like, I mean, are you guys serious over there? Thank you. It's ridiculous, man. Like, that's Kanye West from Matt Lauer. Excuse me.
Is it any producers?
Shout out to Kanye. You know what I'm saying?
What's your opinion on Kanye West?
Man,
what's your opinion on the new album? You like the new album?
Thumbs up, man. Like all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like the only albums that came out this year that I really fucks with like that is Kanye's joint, Gutter Rainbows, Lupe Fiasco's joint. I mean, like so far, like. Those are the shits that I'm really fucking with hardcore in 2011 like that, you know what I mean? So,
what you think about Lil Wayne?
Did he drop something this year?
He had the I Am Human, John.
That came out 2011, 2010?
2010.
Yeah, nah, I fucks with Wayne. I mean, that motherfucker's a madman, you know what I'm saying? Like, madman. Madman!
Is it in the
Red lipstick, whip shift sticks, young Vic quick when it comes to the biscuit. Spitting like infants, blowing that piff piff. On my way to tips, wrist got a glitz. Shit, fuck damn, Tourette's when I fit it.